been prepping a few little cards for this art journal here, the one that I'm using for my journal girls. I have shown this before, but thought I would show you some of the progress that I've been making. I put it to one side for a while I was doing a couple of other projects. Thought it's about time I started to make a few more little cards. I find this method really freeing. It's very calming because when you've got a journal or a sketchbook or a scrapbook, it can be a bit intimidating when you've got a blank page and you've got lots of pages in there to fill. This is a really great way of putting down that pressure and having something ready to fill in and pop into your journal. This has been a really freeing experience for me, so it might be worth you having a look at that as well. So if you've got a nice handmade or a shop bought sketchbook or journal that you want to use, then just preparing yourself a few of these little cards is a great way to go and have them ready so that you can then spend a few minutes filling something in rather than having to worry about doing the whole page. So artist trading cards, ACOs, I think they're brilliant because they're small, they're manageable, and they're great to use. These are not the right size for an ACO, but it's a similar concept. You could easily use pre-made tags or just cut yourself a load of little pieces of card, and then you've got them all uniform size like I have here. Not quite enough to finish the journal off, but certainly enough to keep me going for a long time. I'm adding some backgrounds at the moment to these, and you can see I've done a background and I've also added my little lady's dress, and I've added some gesso, so that's ready to fill in when I've got few minutes to do that. Here I've just added some background and a couple of dresses on there ready to go. This one again is just a little dress and a background, and I've got another couple here as well with the same thing with just a background and the dresses on. And all I'm doing is grabbing some scrap paper, you've seen these little folders before, in my coordinated colours and putting a few strips off, covering the background. I've been covering the background completely for these ones, but I do like to mix it up. So for this one I'm only going to partially cover the background, and then I'm going to do some mixed media on the back of that as well. So I do like to mix it up a little bit, but I thought you might like to see that because it could be useful for you too. I'm going to finish off adding a couple of little bits. I'm using a Pritt stick, which is my glue of choice for these things because actually it holds up really well, so I think it's a great glue to use. I know some people don't like glue sticks, do they? But I think these are absolutely fantastic. They work really well for me. So I'm adding a few little bits of card and paper onto my backgrounds, and then I've got something ready to go next time I want to do some journaling, but I don't want to worry about the pressure of starting a blank page from scratch. And I do in some cases just make my pages and then leave them. So here I've got a couple of pages that I've just done some mixed media and literally just a few scribbles. So I added a few little bits on the background there to give it some texture, and then added some gesso paint and made a few marks with pencils. And I think I've got a video where I did that, so that might be available somewhere. So I do have a few of those pages ready to go as well, and then I can mix and match. I've got a few cards ready made up, few backgrounds ready made up, and then I've got something that's good to go, and I can just get stuck in rather than worrying about the pressure of that blank page. So I hope this has been useful for you, and let me know, are you interested in filling a journal like this yourself? Do you like journal girls? Do you like the idea of filling a little book with little journal girls yourself? If you do, give me a thumbs up, and the sign up link for the course is in my description, and you're welcome to sign up for that, no obligation, and then I'll keep you informed when the course goes live. It's taken me a little bit longer because I've had a few other projects on the go. So anyway, I'm going to carry on with a few of these before I have to get on with some other work, and I'll see you in the next video. You take care. Bye.